Prayer is power. When you pray, then you are in touch with your higher consciousness. Pray. Pray. Prayer is power. Pray. 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 Prayer is power. Prayer is power. What are you going to do? Pray. 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 When you pray, then you are in touch with your higher consciousness. Pray. 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 Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Pray. Prayer is power. When you pray, then you are in touch with your higher consciousness. Pray. Pray. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Pray. Pray. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. What are you going to do? Pray. Pray. Pray.
Welcome, everyone, to Dr. Pillai's Religion of Religions YouTube channel. Today is Friday, July 14th, 2023. We are about to do a live, in-depth planetary puja using the chart of now based on my current location in the state of New Mexico in the USA. My name is Swamini Valli. I am a Pillai Center teacher and priestess, and I am also an AstroVed astrologer. And I'm very happy to be hosting this program Monday through Friday on this particular channel. Dr. Pillai has said the planets and stars are more than just objects in outer space. There is also a divine light being associated with each of them. In doing the puja, we are connecting consciously with those light beings and inviting their positive blessings to flow into us and into our world. To do the puja, I'm using the South Indian style layout of the chart. I have drawn the chart in chalk on a little blackboard that's laying flat on a side table here. Also, to do the puja, I have a little container of water. I have a lit tea light, an incense stick, a bell, a raisin, and a bowl of fresh flower petals. To start, I take a few drops of the water, and I sprinkle a few drops of water on all four sides of the blackboard to symbolically purify the space where the puja will be happening. I put a few drops of water on my own head, and I send a few drops of water into space, symbolically towards all of you, so that whether you're watching it live or later on a replay, everyone is purified going into the puja. Now, we start with invoking Ganesha, the archetype who helps to remove obstacles and also is a patron of astrology. Om Shring Gang, Om Shring Gang, Om Shring Gang. We ask Ganesha to come and to remove all obstacles from this puja. And I ask Ganesha to remove all obstacles in the lives of the participants, in the physical, mental, emotional, financial, and spiritual areas of our lives. I ask Ganesha to remove obstacles for all of us, now and always. And I thank him for his help with this. Now we do a short Tamil chant, asking all of the planets to be beneficial towards us. Asura Nalla Nalla, Ave Nalla Nalla, Atiyar Arvarku Mikave. Asura Nalla Nalla, Ave Nalla Nalla, Atiyar Arvarku Mikave. Asura Nalla Nalla, Ave Nalla Nalla, Atiyar Arvarku Mikave. We ask all of the planets to be beneficial today towards us and towards our world. We thank Saint Gnanasamunda for teaching this chant, and we are grateful to Dr. Pillai for sharing it with us. Now, we turn our attention to the time elements that are active in my local area. We start with honoring the planet that rules the day. Today is Friday, ruled by Venus. I put flower petals on Venus on the blackboard chart. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Next, we honor the star that the moon is in. Right now, the moon is in a star called Rohini, a star that gives blessings for beauty. Om Rohinihe Namaha. Om Rohinihe Namaha. Om Rohinihe Namaha. Next, we honor the Tithi, or the moon phase. In my area, we are in the 13th waning moon, called Tritya in Sanskrit. I put the flower petals on the moon. Om Tritya Devye Namaha. Om Tritya Devye Namaha. Om Tritya Devye Namaha. Now we honor the planet ruling the hour. In my local area, this is Mercury. I put flower petals on Mercury. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Now we acknowledge the yoga and the karana time elements. Dr. Pillai has said for these time elements, we do not use flower petals. We simply say their names in Sanskrit 3 times each. The yoga that's active right now is one called Vriddhi, which has energies of discernment. Vriddhi, Vriddhi, Vriddhi. And the karana that's active right now is one called Taitula, which has energies that are steady. Taitula, Taitula, Taitula. Now we turn our attention to the chart of the moment. We look at what is the sign that is the ascendant, the sign coming up on the eastern horizon in my local area. The ascendant, represented here with the letters AC, is in the sign of Karkataka, or Cancer, which is ruled by the moon. Dr. Pillai said we start this part of the puja with honoring the planet that rules the ascendant sign as a gesture to his importance at the moment. I put flower petals on the moon. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. We start now at the ascendant sign. We'll go around the chart in a clockwise direction, stopping in each sign that has one or more planets in it. Today in the ascendant sign is Mercury. We honor Mercury, and I put flower petals on him. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Mercury is in a star called Pusha, a star that is the most spiritually auspicious of all the stars. I put the flower petals on Mercury. Om Pushaye Namaha. Om Pushaye Namaha. Om Pushaye Namaha. Pusha's star is ruled by Brihaspati, a form of Jupiter in which he's a very high spiritual teacher, sometimes teaching even to the gods. I put the flower petals on Mercury. Om Brihaspataye Namaha. Om Brihaspataye Namaha. Om Brihaspataye Namaha. Pusha's star is ruled by Saturn. I put flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. We pause for a moment and we reflect on Karkataka or Cancer, the most emotionally sensitive of all the zodiac signs, today containing Mercury, planet that helps with communication, business, our sense of humor, and our ability to do pattern recognition. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Simha or Leo, which today contains Venus and also Mars. Both Venus and Mars are in the same star, so we will honor both of them before we invoke the star. I start with Venus and put flower petals on him. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Next, we honor Mars for being in Leo. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Venus and Mars are both in a star called Magha, a star that can give blessings for royalty consciousness and high self-esteem. I put the flower petals across Venus and Mars. Om Magaye Namaha. Om Magaye Namaha. Om Magaye Namaha. Venus and Mars are both they're both in Magha, and Magha is ruled by the Petris. These are the ancestors who have moved on into the higher planes of light and are able to send us their blessings. Om Petrisye Namaha. Om Petrisye Namaha. Om Petrisye Namaha. Magha star is ruled by Ketu. I put flower petals on Ketu. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Now, we honor the planet that rules Leo, which is the sun. I put flower petals on the sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Simha or Leo, a zodiac sign that has energies for power and leadership. Today containing Venus, planet of love and beauty and joy, and material plane comforts and the arts, and Mars, planet that gives blessings for courage and willpower, a planet that is both a healer and a protector. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. Now, continuing in a clockwise direction around the chart, the next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Tula or Libra, which today contains Ketu. We honor Ketu. I put flower petals on him. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Ketu is in a star called Chitra, a star that can give blessings for creativity and craftsmanship. I put the flower petals on Ketu. Om Chitraye Namaha. Om Chitraye Namaha. Om Chitraye Namaha. Chitra star is ruled by Tvashtar, archetype who is a divine master craftsman. I put the flower petals on Ketu. Om Tvashtarye Namaha. Om Tvashtarye Namaha. Om Tvashtarye Namaha. Chitra star is ruled by Mars. I put flower petals on Mars. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Libra, which is Venus. I put flower petals on him. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Tula or Libra, a zodiac sign that can give blessings for balance, fairness, harmony, today containing Ketu, who is sometimes called the saintly planet. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Makara or Capricorn, which today contains Pluto, who is retrograde and extra powerful. I put flower petals on Pluto. Om Krum Gruntankaya Namaha. Om Krum Gruntankaya Namaha. Om Krum Gruntankaya Namaha. Pluto is in a star called Uttara Ashada, a star that contains 10 light beings who each embody a unique divine. It's in Uttara Ashada, the star that gives long-lasting blessings for success. We honor the star before we honor the archetypes ruling it. We honor Uttara Ashada star. I put the flower petals on Pluto. Om Uttara Ashadaye Namaha. Om Uttara Ashadaye Namaha. Om Uttara Ashadaye Namaha. Uttara Ashada star is ruled by the 10 Visvadevas, the 10 light beings who each embody a unique, divine, universal principle. We ask for blessings from all 10 of them, and I put the flower petals on Pluto. Om Uttara Ashadaye Namaha. Om Uttara Ashadaye Namaha. Om Uttara Ashadaye Namaha. Uttara Ashada star is ruled by the sun. I put flower petals on the sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Capricorn, which is Saturn. I put flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Makara or Capricorn, a zodiac sign that can activate ancient past life skills and abilities, today containing Pluto, planet that Dr. Pillai says can help with rationality and science. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Kumbha or Aquarius, which today contains Saturn, who is retrograde and extra powerful. I put the flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Saturn is in a star called Satyabisha, a star that can give blessings for healing and also for interest in esoteric subjects. I put the flower petals on Saturn. Om Satyabishaye Namaha. Om Satyabishaye Namaha. Om Satyabishaye Namaha. Satyabisha's star is ruled by Varuna, archetype who rules the rain and the oceans. I put the flower petals on Saturn. Om Varunaye Namaha. Om Varunaye Namaha. Om Varunaye Namaha. Satyabisha's star is ruled by Rahu. I put flower petals on Rahu. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Now, we honor the planet that rules Aquarius, which is Saturn. I put flower petals on him. Om Sanisharaiha Namaha. Om Sanisharaiha Namaha. Om Sanisharaiha Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Aquarius, the zodiac sign that is the most humanitarian of all the zodiac signs. Today containing Saturn, planet of patience, compassion, structure, and organization. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Meena or Pisces, which today contains Neptune, who is retrograde and extra powerful. So we have 3 retrograde planets all in a row here today. I put the flower petals on Neptune. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Neptune is in a star called Uttara Bhajapada, a star that Dr. Pillai says can give blessings for business development. I put the flower petals on Neptune. Om Uttara Bhajapadaye Namaha. Om Uttara Bhajapadaye Namaha. Om Uttara Bhajapadaye Namaha. Uttara Bhajapada star is ruled by Ayurbundia, archetype who can help to guard treasures and valuables. Om Arbundiaye Namaha. Om Arbundiaye Namaha. Om Arbundiaye Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Uttara Bhajapada star, which is Saturn. I put flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanisharaiha Namaha. Om Sanisharaiha Namaha. Om Sanisharaiha Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Pisces, which is Jupiter. I put flower petals on Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Meena or Pisces, the most transcendental of all the zodiac signs, today containing Neptune, a planet that helps with intuition and with understanding our own inner life. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with a planet in it is Misha or Aries, which today contains Rahu and Jupiter and Uranus, and all 3 of them are in a different star. We start with honoring Rahu. I put flower petals on him. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Rahu is in a star called Ashwini, a star that can give blessings for speed and for healing. Om Ashwinihe Namaha. Om Ashwinihe Namaha. Om Ashwinihe Namaha. Ashwini star is ruled by the Ashwini Kumaras, handsome twins who have heads of a horse each. They are both the sons of our sun, the star, the sun, and they both have tremendous healing energy, so much so that their nickname is physician to the gods. I put flower petals on Rahu. Om Ashwini Kumarsye Namaha. Om Ashwini Kumarsye Namaha. Om Ashwini Kumarsye Namaha. Ashwini star is ruled by Ketu. I put flower petals on Ketu. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Now we honor Jupiter for being in Aries. I put flower petals on Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Jupiter is in a star called Bharani, a star that has a tremendous amount of divine feminine Shakti or power. Om Bharanihe Namaha. Om Bharanihe Namaha. Om Bharanihe Namaha. Bharani's star is ruled by Yama, an archetype of justice. Om Yamaye Namaha. Om Yamaye Namaha. Om Yamaye Namaha. Bharani's star is ruled by Venus. I put flower petals on Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Now we honor Uranus for being in Aries. I put flower petals on him. Om Hram Prajapataye Namaha. Om Hram Prajapataye Namaha. Om Hram Prajapataye Namaha. Uranus is in a star called Kritika, a star that can give blessings for truth. Om Kritikaye Namaha. Om Kritikaye Namaha. Om Kritikaye Namaha. Kritika's star is ruled by Agni, archetype who rules the fire element and also can give blessings for positive transformation and purification. Om Agnihe Namaha. Om Agnihe Namaha. Om Agnihe Namaha. Kritika's star is ruled by the sun. I put flower petals on the sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Aries, which is Mars. I put flower petals on him. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Misha or Aries, a zodiac sign that is a fire sign and also has very active energies. Today, containing Rahu, planet that helps us to think outside the box, and Jupiter, planet that helps with spirituality and with wealth, and Uranus, a planet that Dr. Pillai says can help with creative abilities and success in life, higher intelligence, and astrology. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with a planet in it is Vrishabha or Taurus, which today contains the moon. We honor the moon. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. The moon is in a star called Rohini, a star of prosperity, creativity, and beauty. I put the flower petals on the moon. Om Rohinihe Namaha. Om Rohinihe Namaha. Om Rohinihe Namaha. Rohini's star is ruled by Brahma, an archetype of creation and creativity. I put the flower petals on the moon. Om Brahmaye Namaha. Om Brahmaye Namaha. Om Brahmaye Namaha. Rohini's star is ruled by the moon. I put more flower petals on the moon. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Taurus, which is Venus. I put flower petals on Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Rishabha or Taurus, an earth sign with very grounded energy, and also a sign that can give love of material comforts and luxury. Today, containing the moon, which is our mind and our emotions. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The last zodiac sign in our travels around the chart today that has a planet in it is Mithuna or Gemini, which today contains the sun. We honor the sun, and I put flower petals on him. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. The sun is in a star called Purnavasu, a star that can give blessings for freedom. Om Purnavasaye Namaha. Om Purnavasaye Namaha. Om Purnavasaye Namaha. Purnavasu's star is ruled by Aditi, a great goddess, one of the divine mothers. We ask for her love and her protection. Om Aditye Namaha. Om Aditye Namaha. Om Aditye Namaha. Purnavasu's star is ruled by Jupiter. We put flower petals on Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Gemini, which is Mercury. I put flower petals on Mercury. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Mithuna or Gemini, a zodiac sign with a great range of energies, today containing the sun, which is our soul, and also a planet so important for our health and our self-esteem. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. Now I take a lit tea light and I hold it above the blackboard that has the chart drawn in chalk and the many piles of flower petals. And in the air, I circle the tea light around the chart 3 times in a clockwise direction, offering the element of light to all these divine beings we have just invoked. Next, I offer a lit incense stick to represent the air element and also a sweet fragrance. And I circle this around the chart 3 times in a clockwise direction. Now I'm going to ring a bell, offering the element of sound. Now I take a raisin, a small fruit representing the earth element, and I circle this around the chart in the air 3 times in a clockwise direction. Later in the day, I will eat that raisin as a piece of prasad or blessed food. Right now, I make prayer hands, and I make sincere prayer to all of these divine beings that we have just invoked, asking them all to send their positive blessings into the lives of each of us and into the lives of our families, our friends, our neighbors, our colleagues, our homes, our workplaces, our schools, our communities, our countries, and indeed the entire world. May everyone on this planet have healthy food to eat, clean water to drink, clean air to breathe, a safe place to live, good clothes to wear, access to health care, good education, sustainable jobs, and may everyone on this planet have love in their life, now and always. I pray for enlightened leaders, enlightened citizens, enlightened laws, enlightened countries, and entire enlightened civilizations. I ask for blessings for all of my teachers, past, present, and to come. And I ask for blessings for all of my students, past, present, and to come. And I make a bow. You can continue to make your own prayers in silence for a minute, and then we can do short Q&A. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Peace to the body, peace to the mind, peace to the soul, peace to the environment. Peace, peace, peace. May we all go about our day or our evening in peace. Thank you all so much for joining us. I truly appreciate your participation and your support. As Evelyn noted in the chat earlier above, we have completed another week and we are kind of halfway through 2023. And it does feel like time is going by very fast this year in terms of the days. So thank you all for being here and hanging in there with the program. I want to answer a question that someone asked yesterday about which planet rules which brain. The sun rules the left brain. The moon rules the right brain. The sun rules a lot of the right side of the body, but up at the eyes, after the eye, it crosses over to the left brain, the energy of the sun. The moon rules a lot of the left side of the body, but up at the left eye, then it crosses over and is ruling the right brain. And I wanted to make sure I was clear before I said that out loud. I put a link in the chat for Dr. Pillai talking about the sun and the moon and the left and the right brain and a meditation that he does with them. So you're welcome to check that out if you like. It's a very, very good meditation. Checking the chat to see if there's any questions. Today is Friday, which means Ronnie is going to need the Zoom link to be able to do another program that's coming up at the top of the hour in North America time. So if there are no other questions today, I will go ahead and allow us to close out, be respectful towards your time and hers. We always very much appreciate it when you like the video and when you subscribe to the channel, as it does help the channel to grow. The light in me honors the light in all of you. Namaste. May light encompass all.